All right, guys. So, lesson 11. I haven't filmed a lesson in 2 to 3 weeks, I think it is. I've been very busy just traveling and stuff. And also, when I film these lessons, I'm waiting for periods of inspiration where something comes up. And that's how I want to do this. I don't really want to be filming stuff unless I'm feeling like it's a topic that I want to talk about, or I've had a new revelation on, or I just get inspiration, right? So I'm filming this one because I've seen something on my Instagram feed that came up which really interested me and gave me something to talk about. And it relates to I don't even know if this is a word, but I'm making it up. The exponentiality of business. So this was the Instagram post that I saw. It was a screenshot of 5 lessons that this guy was talking about on the topic of business. And this one lesson here was really interesting. And it was talking about, in the main takeaway that I got from this lesson was basically the difference between growth in crypto and growth in business. So let's read it out first. All you need is 1 year of focus. When this guy quit his job, he never thought that he would be making 3 times his yearly salary every month in 15 months. And because the amazing thing about business is the right activities that you do, they compound and they create exponential results. It's not just like a linear growth. Therefore, you don't have to sit and wait 50, 100 years to save $3 million in the bank. You can just craft a few cool offers, do content, do outreach, market the offer, fulfill the service, and then effortlessly make $3 million per month in a year or two. Now, obviously, this is a slight exaggeration. You can't expect these results, but it is possible for some people to get something like this. And I have achieved something like this myself. So, what is this trying to say? Why is this important? So, imagine, let's go to this one first. Imagine growth is declining. The world's growth is declining. Oh no, the economy is going down, a recession, shit like that, okay? In crypto world, you can't stop the crypto markets from dropping. If fucking Bitcoin drops 40%, unless you sell, there's nothing you can do about that. You're losing money. Or maybe if you're very lucky, you sell at the very exact top and you don't lose any money, and you can then buy back in lower. But that is extremely difficult, if not impossible, and your portfolio is going to have down periods. Now, in 2017, if you sold in December 2017, you basically had 2 years where there was not much money to be made. Unless you got extremely, extremely lucky buying the exact bottom and then selling a quick pump, and you just knew that the market was going to continue bearish, or you caught a rare IEO that made like a ICO, or you did some trading and you made some money. Unless you did that, you lost 80% plus of your portfolio. Okay, so you can't force crypto to be in a bull market. You can't force easy money. But in the business world, you can. In the business world, you can force new all-time highs for your business just through brute force, putting energy into the universe, hiring this person, doing this, doing that. You can force your business to keep growing. You can't do that in crypto. You can't make fucking Bitcoin pump. You got $10,000 in crypto. It ain't doing anything. Even if you market buy with 100, even if you market buy Bitcoin with $10 million, it doesn't do anything. It will be absorbed instantly and will do nothing. So this is the difference between growth in crypto and growth in business. You can control business growth. You can't control business growth. You can't control crypto growth. My bad. So let's have a look at some examples of pictures. So this is what 4 years of your crypto portfolio could look like if you're an investor. You have your big pump, bull market, we have a 2-year bear market, and then boom, pump again. Now obviously if the question is, well, if we become a good investor, we can have our portfolio not go down. Well, to be honest, it is almost near impossible to achieve that, where you have a portfolio which does not go down. There is periods with investing where you have drawdowns of maybe 20 to 40%, even for the best investors, where you might not make a profit for 2 to 3 years or more. That's totally normal in investing. Now, obviously, you might say then, oh, what if I become a trader and I just do quick flips? Even in the trading world, you might have 6-month periods where you're not making any money. You're just losing money because you just had a series of bad trades in a row and the strategy just isn't working. Or maybe the strategy you once worked does not work anymore. So this concept applies to trading, investing, NFTs, all of that. You can't force growth. You can force business growth. It's actually possible. And so let me show you some examples of forced business growth. But before I do that, let me also explain the other side of this. So not only can't you can't control growth in crypto, and you can control growth in business, you can't control and you can't force exponential growth in crypto, but you can force exponential growth in business. Now, what does exponential growth mean? So there's two types of growth. There's linear growth and there's exponential growth. Linear growth is like the stock market, right? It goes up 10% a year. By age 70, you'll have $1 million if you put in 10 grand. It's linear growth. It's like slow, steady, like this. But exponential growth is the longer the growth goes for, the faster it becomes. And business growth is exponential growth. Think about Andrew Tate and the Hustlers Uni New Era Learning business model. So if we use this as a case study, the bigger Tate gets, the bigger he continues to get, because he gets to go on more podcasts, more people start sharing his content, more people know his name, so that when they see his content, they're likely to engage with it, which then puts the content out even further. The more people start posting his content, trying to get him famous, and then the more people come into his groups, the more money he has, the more cool things he can do, the more content gets shared. It's exponential, right? The bigger he gets, the bigger he can continue to get. It's like a black hole absorbing everything. In the crypto world, that's not going to fucking happen. If Bitcoin doubles in price, it doesn't mean it can double easier. It means it's actually going to get harder to double. In the business world, you can double your income, and it is going to be easier to double it the next time. And each double becomes fucking easier because you've already grown. You just need to sustain the growth that you just had, do a few little things, hire some people, scale the business, and the growth's going to continue. You can't do that in crypto. And so, yeah, you can't force the market to pump, but in the business world, you can hit new highs on revenue. Here's some examples of ways that in a business you can force growth, and you can force it to go exponential and just keep rapidly increasing. You could join a mastermind program for maybe a particular part of your business that you're having issues with. Maybe you join a hiring mastermind, how to hire the best level people for your company. Maybe you hop on a podcast to promote your product. Think about what has Tate done lately? Let's think of an example. Tate notices the revenue's declining. Oh shit, we need to do something. Okay, podcast, boom. Okay, so what podcast should we do? All right, let's do a Twitch stream with XQC, however you say his name. Bam, hundreds of thousands of views, new people looking at the Tate brand. Boom, growth has now been fixed, going back up again. All right, what's another one? Email blast. Any company can do this. All right, we need some new customers. All right, let's do a new email. Bam. Do a discount. All right, revenue's falling. Let's offer 10% off. There we go. Hire some staff. Purchase more working hours. If you have 100 hours of work hours directed at your company, and then you have now 200, you're going to make more money because you have doubled the work hours focused on growing your business. All right, run new ads. Maybe you just need more people looking at your shit. Just run ads for it. Attending a networking event. Maybe you meet a millionaire or a billionaire or a multi-millionaire, whatever it is, at this event who knows something that you learn which helps you in some way to grow the business further. I know that sounds airy-fairy, doesn't it sound great? It actually is real, and I've experienced this with myself with certain scenarios where I've met someone, they've given me an insight into how they run their business, it's inspired me, I've then gone and put it into my businesses, my income, and it's grown it. So it's a perfect example. And then maybe another random one is pay for a call with a business mentor to see things through a new angle. So maybe you call a dude who makes 10 times more than you in the same industry, and he's your mentor. And you ask him, hey man, growth's declining this week. Do you have any ideas? He'll take a look at your business. Okay, so you're 10 times smaller than me, so I know exactly what you need to do to get to where I am. So I know the exact steps you need to take, and I can see it from a bird's eye view. Okay, so you need to hire this person, you need to hire this staff, you need to add this growth tracking method, you need to run this set of ads, you need to launch this new product, you need to offer this discount. They could literally tell you anything. So you can force the growth of your business. See, it's in your control. You have the control of your business. Crypto, it's going to do whatever the fuck it wants to do, and you're just coming along for the ride. That's how it works. Now, obviously, crypto is great. You should do crypto, but you need to get to a certain level of growth in other areas of your life before you start dedicating time, money, and energy towards crypto. I love crypto. I'm the crypto fucking professor, okay? But yeah, you just need to understand the place and the time when you're actually doing it. So that's the end of this lesson. It's a bit of a brief one in terms of slide size, but super important. Thanks for listening.